So the process of identifying a virus or isolating it or knowing what the fuck it looks like takes years, if not decades, to do. When you look under a microscope, you won't be able to tell the difference. You have to go into the whole genome and unpack it and see what the fuck is the difference. And they see the sequence of amino acids, and then they see how long the proteins are, and within those combinations, they determine the last name of the viruses and stuff, you know. So for something like influenza, in fact, took if it's not still ongoing, anywhere from like 3 to 5 years, you know. The reason why I am specifically making emphasis on that part of the fiasco, because if you understand this part, if you want to know what the fuck is going on, you will know. Okay? If you understand that if you're talking about something, you at least gotta be able to say what that something is. Okay? If you're talking about developing a vaccine for a virus, you're gonna put this in human beings of all colors and races and sign and differences and say on the whole spectrum of humanity, you're gonna put this fucking one standard shit, okay, that is supposed to work with everybody. Okay. And then this is supposed to go after something that is like, what? Well, that what? You gotta know what the fuck you talking about. Okay? So this fucking COVID-19, no one in the planet has isolated it yet. You know, has breaking down everything, because that takes a massive effort to do by a community of trained people with the right mindset and the right eyes to be able to come out with that. You know, I mean, there's been studies done at different universities and stuff, and some people think it looks like this. Johns Hopkins think it looks like this. Then the University of Eastern North Carolina looks like this. And then, okay, and then all these people from everywhere with cases from everywhere be like, okay, you know, yeah, that guy is here, that guy is here. Okay, we're not even close to even start that process. I mean, especially not with the, because in order to try to do that somewhat, okay, obviously you need the right data, the right information, or the right amount of viruses that you're accusing of being COVID-19, right? And then you gotta have a collection of all people looking at this shit. Hopefully people that have done it in the past. And then you also need a lot of computing power. I mean, some of the studies made out there publication has been done in like laptops and shit, you know, by a few so-called experts, you know, and some may be experts. The whole point is like, it's insane what we're doing. It's fucking retarded what we're doing. We're recording on people's birth, on people's death certificates, cause of death, COVID-19, purely diagnosed on symptoms. So somebody looks like COVID-19 recorded. And this was a mandate by Dr. Fauci, the director of the COVID-19 caravan in America, or in the US. This guy basically said that if it looks like COVID-19 and the doctors wants to say it's COVID-19, nothing wrong with recording it on the death certificate. Those are his exact words, okay? Without fucking conclusive evidence, you can record on the death certificate of people COVID-19. And with this data, so millions of people have been recorded this way. The vast majority, nobody's, okay, understand. So if you, this is the one part, that if you understand that nobody knows what the fuck COVID-19 looks like, right? And they accusing all these viruses to be COVID-19 without proof, okay? And we're using that same garbage data to do the study of COVID-19. So, two wrongs don't make a right, I hope. I mean, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you think that's correct, that we go after a vaccine for all humanity, sponsored by pedophilia. Okay, that you want to know who's sponsoring the vaccine for COVID-19 that you guys are staying at home to protect the lives of a bunch of pedophiles.